All right, what's going on, guys? I'm back at the gym, Seminole Strength. Today is Wednesday. I think it's May 26th, 27th, somewhere in there. Right about the end of May. I think I talked about it in my last video, but we're right about 17 and a half weeks out. I'm training some high bar squats today. I got a few questions before, like, why are you training high bar? So basically right now, kind of reacclimating to a higher frequency, it's much easier if I'm training a movement that's very close. It's still very specific. I can train it very heavy, the high bar squat, but it does, the load required is usually not as much, simply because it is a movement I'm less skilled at. So I can achieve very similar intensities with less load. That's, at least that's my mentality when training something like that, or like the conventional, or even like a stiff leg deadlift. It's very specific to the movement. It's very close, but it's still more general, obviously, than the movement that you're actually going to be competing in. So today the goal is to work up to like mid 500s for some sevens on high bar squat. I am going to be going back to trying out a Texas squat bar instead of the power bar I've been using. So I'm hoping that the Texas power bar is very whippy, and I've been using that most of the time. So I'm hoping that using the Texas squat bar, it's still fairly whippy, but I think it'll be a little bit stiffer than the Texas power bar, which is almost like a deadlift bar. I mean, it's like, it's a very, very whippy bar. If you saw my video when I was squatting with Dawson, you can see every time I squat, I'm shaking too. He wasn't really used to that. He's used to kilos, so it was really like present. You could see it with his squat, just the instability. I mean, he can squat that weight. Like the 585 that he tried to walk out, it's just, the weights are so dispersed, the plates are so fat, and the bar is just it's so whippy. It's a 28.5 millimeter bar, and it's allegedly a power bar, but it's very, very whippy. I like to bench press with it, but for squatting, it's not optimal. But anyway, rant over. I'm going to be using the Texas squat bar, and I'm going to also try to record my accessories. I know a lot of people wonder, like, what else I do. I believe today I'm supposed to do the high bar squats, 3x7, some pause deadlifts or some pause deficit deadlifts. I'm not sure. Conventional. I'm supposed to do Cossack squats, tibia raises. I'll probably do a little bit of calf work as well. So I'll try to record all of that. I still haven't posted the video. Yesterday's like bench press upper body workout. I'm going to post that one as well. But today's Wednesday. Let's get it. Check out the shirt, Thick Boy Summer. If I had a few questions. This same, my friend who made this shirt, he also made the Conventional is Cheating shirt. If you do want to check out or purchase either one of these shirts, I'm not making money off of them. It's just, they're his shirts. I think they're pretty cool. Thick Boy Summer, the other one, Conventional is Cheating. Check out his website, pushbackbarbell.com, if you are interested in either one of these. I think he also sells coaching as well. So check him out for sure. He was nice enough to hook me up with both these shirts. Actually, three of his shirts, and they're pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get to it. Squat workout.
All right, what is up, guys? So I'm back today here with a little training video. I'm uploading this a little bit later, so it is Monday of the following week. I think this was last Wednesday. So in between this video and my videos from last week, I did do an SBD day, which I uploaded, I think, on Friday. And I did that actually on Friday as well, which is one day earlier than normal. But I almost got every day last week recorded from my entire training week. I only trained 4 days. I did skip one day, so it was a little bit unconventional, but I ended up going out of town, had to shift some things around. So basically, I've had a lot of people ask me, and I have a video on this, but I don't have a lot of new subscribers. Not everybody's seen it every video. So basically, the way I'm training currently, 5 days a week, I train upper, lower, no rest, just back to back. And each one of those days is typically focused on a compound movement with accessories for either upper or lower body. And then on Saturday, we have our SBD day, which is the most specific day of the week, usually the heaviest day of the week, the closest variations to the compound movements, to kind of mimic that competition setting standard, to be very specific. and I have my 2 rest days centered around the SBD day. So the day that in theory should generate the most fatigue, and the day you want to be, the most ready for. You have a rest day before and after, and then back into the next week of training. So the way I prefer to do it is to have upper body on Monday, so that even if I had a really hard squat session, deadlift session on Saturday, I have a full 2 days of full rest before I have to come back and do that again. So Sunday and Monday would be completely off from squatting and deadlifting before I had to come back and do it again on Tuesday. And typically that first session, I think, of the week is not very, very hard either. It's I think it's the Highbar session, typically. It's been a little bit thrown off, but typically that would be the Highbar session. After that, I moved on. Today I did 3 sets of 7, Highbar with 5:15, or last week. After that, I moved on to some glute ham raises on the GHD. Now, I know these are not that good. I didn't realize they were as bad as they were until I actually watched them. I'm going to find a better way to do these, and hopefully get some better range of motion. But I wanted to record some accessories. People always ask me, accessories. And I think, just the basic leg extension, leg curl, standing and seated calf raise can be really good for hypertrophy. But there's a lot of other things that you can do, that you can explore just deeper ranges of motion with. So I'm excited to be playing with that. Dawson really wants me to try Nordic curls. I really push like the ATG split squats. These right now I'm doing these Cossack squats. I didn't load them, the Cossack squats, last week. I probably will load them this coming up week, not very heavy, and try to just have a few weeks of just like linear progression, adding 20 pounds a week. But I think I was just doing sets of 10 on each leg. They're not very hard. It's not like I'm going anywhere near failure, but it's a great movement. It feels very good. Definitely good for like opening up the hips, stretching the adductors. It's a very good just feeling exercise. Makes you feel a lot looser and just more mobile, more in control. So what else am I going to talk about? I think that's really about it. I did some seated calf raises after this. Not very exciting. People ask me to see the accessories, and for the most part, I think they're pretty boring. It gets kind of boring even watching sometimes just training videos, even if the weights are, decently heavy. Even watching those squats isn't particularly exciting because it's not like it's a PR or anything. But just trying to keep the content rolling, kind of show you guys everything I'm doing. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. If you're interested in coaching or anything like that, check out my website. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on TikTok. Like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.